But it's that feeling of being a part of things. It's a feeling of making a difference. And if you don't feel that, I don't think you can stay a teacher.
I hoped to make a difference. I hope to make a little difference in one child's life.
And I learned so much when I was a teacher, so much in terms of children, so much in terms of myself.
I felt that I was just sort of drawn to teaching, and I've had this discussion with many teachers over the years, and we really feel that there was something inside us that said that's where we belong in the classroom.
How many people get this wonderful feeling that you have made a difference?
Edmonton Public Schools has approximately 80,000 students in about 193 schools. We would have about 6,000 teachers. This year we have 206 new teachers. Our teacher induction program is actually in its third year. The program developed over 2 years before that through a joint committee between Edmonton Public Schools and the Alberta Teachers Local 37. As we did more research about what world-class teacher induction programs looked like, we learned that mentorship was a really important part and that we could probably get more return for our investment in this program by moving to a mentorship model. So starting this year, we have several full release mentors. That means that we've pulled master teachers out of the classroom and their job is to mentor new teachers. We actually have 9 of them and they work with approximately 25 proteges each.
What we've noticed is when new teachers come into our program that they certainly need a lot of support coming in. They get very good training through the university, but that practical day-to-day life of a teacher can sometimes overtake good intentions and good instruction. So we feel as a district that we owe our new teachers an opportunity to not only practice the work of teaching, but also that they're supported.
The induction program has been helpful for the meetings that we go to. At first I was a little bit apprehensive about it because it's time, and as a new teacher, time is always a big demand, and going to these meetings, it turned out that it was worth my time because talking to other new teachers and finding out I'm not isolated. In a small school, about 300 the size of mine, it's tough to really get that time with other teachers, and especially there's only one other new teacher there, so to be able to meet with other new teachers and experience that all of us are going through it. And then to have the mentor come into the classroom, again, it was something I was a little intimidated by at first, but after meeting with Lorraine and having her come into my classroom, it was a really refreshing experience to have someone there almost evaluating. Like, it's almost like having a principal come in for the evaluation, but then there's no, like, the critique is more welcomed. I'm not worried about my security or anything. I can ask her the questions like, what did I do wrong? This is what I think I did wrong. Do you have any suggestions for that?
Our program is actually a 3-year program. It's most intense in the first year. And so we have this mentorship component in the first year. But the teachers that move to their second year can also access they have to access it on a call basis, mentorship as well. And they are called to 2 after-school sessions to just touch base in their second year. And then in the third year, they can ask for support whenever they need it, and that's at no cost to their school.
Well, I didn't realize how many emails you would get on a regular day. That for sure was different. And just extra things like growth plans, report cards, parent-teacher conferences, all of that stuff you don't really learn how to handle. And the stress that comes with it and the extra time that you're putting in. So Darin's come in a few times and he gave us this checklist, I guess, for growth plans that really helped me get through that one.
I have a great role as my job as a mentor consultant with Edmonton Public Schools. I have the opportunity to visit many teachers teaching a wide variety of programs, and my role is to work with the teachers that are in the program in their first, second, or third year, and they have opportunities to either contact me to request support to observe a lesson, to give a demo lesson in their classroom, or to debrief and give feedback as I observe them in their classroom. There's also opportunities to meet with them before school, at lunch, or at the end of the day.
I'm part of the new Teacher Induction Steering Committee here within Edmonton Public Schools because I feel I benefited greatly from the new teacher support I've had, and I want to make sure there's a voice for new teachers from a new teacher, not from a teacher that has been teaching for many years and almost forgot what it was like to be a new teacher.
Another part of working with teachers that are in the new teacher induction program with Edmonton Public Schools is there's opportunities for those teachers to come together in after-school seminars and to build in collaboration time to realize that their work and their assignments are very complex, so to work together and to share ideas and to build that collaborative culture in our district. And teaching is such a complex job, so to find out that they are not alone in their assignment or their position and to share ideas is really important and meaningful. And it's great to be able to help facilitate those meetings.
So as the principal, we're there to provide support and advice for our new teachers, but at the same time, we're also the ones that are going to provide the evaluations and the recommendations for their contracts. So that's the reason that it is important to have a mentor outside of the administration of the school.
Well, I think as a new teacher, you're interested or concerned about being a professional and showing the administration that you are a professional and that you're prepared, and sometimes it can be scary. You don't want to ask a lot of questions and seem like you don't know. And I think it's nice to have that mentor there because it's someone that you can go to and ask for help, ask those questions. But they're not evaluating you. They're just there to support you and to help you find out those answers and be your best, give you that feedback.
So I'm getting a sense that they do really appreciate having that other experienced person who's been in a classroom for many years and worked with students and learning from them. What they want to learn most is the practicality of what happens in a classroom day by day. And we are seeing that they can use some support with that. It's not an easy job, but having another teacher there with them who knows what's happening in their program, in their classroom, and providing that support for them is being very well received. And we see that principals really appreciate that we're able to do that because we're not in classrooms ourselves, so we don't have that assignment to worry about, but we can work with another teacher full-time.
We really believe, and I personally believe, that in order to provide success for the students of the 21st century, quality teaching is going to be integral. And to this end, this program is extremely valuable.
So we're very pleased with the results that we're seeing. The research that we've reviewed indicates that new teachers that are mentored do stay in the profession longer, and also the students that those new teachers work with achieve at higher levels. So we believe we're going in the right direction.